It's hard to believe that this Saturday is another day of service, Leslie.
It is. It's not just another day. It's the 10th day of service that we've held. And one of those days of service was during the pandemic, and it was a 3-month project. But we are on number 10, and so we're going to make it that number 10 the best. So we're excited.
And it's an exciting day because there will be students that will be changed by this day, whether it's their first day of service or something just strikes someone on Saturday.
Yes, the hope is that we are going to have just so many young freshmen and sophomores that have not experienced the day of service due to the pandemic. And, that's, to me, going to be the biggest awakening. But then the juniors and seniors, this is a tradition for JM, and so they can keep going with this. And the seniors, this will be their last day of service, unless they come back as alums. So, every class that is at JM this year kind of is going to have an experience very different than before. So I'm excited to see the students that are coming back for again and again. The 5th day of service, we have students that the 6 days of service that they've participated in, and we have some their first ones. And I know that you like it when we do this. How many days of service have you done? And we kind of look out in the crowd, and it is pretty telling.
Yes, no, it is. It's a special day.
Yeah.
It is a special day for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, it is.
You are holding a lot of papers there.
Yeah, I have a lot of props.
What do all those papers represent?
Well, just things that we've got to get done. So, to start this day of service, we had to do a permission slip and details about each of the organizations that we're serving that day, and just then we've just about finished the tweaks of what's really happening at each of these services, and it's going to be pretty much a surprise for most of the volunteers. They got a little snapshot of what they might be doing that we've done in the past, but on Saturday they will just launch with their best face and really great attitude, and just make a difference in our community, and then finish at noon and say, wow, I want to do more.
That's right, and a lot of them do, and they get involved in some cases to things that they don't know a lot about. Sometimes they do, but like you say, it's service, and hopefully it carries them. It's something that they do all throughout life.
Yes, and so many of the students do not need hours, and they are coming out of the goodness of their heart. And for both the students that need hours or not, Virginia has this really cool diploma seal. It's called the Civic Seal. And for a mere 50 hours over the course of 4 years, and a B in 2 classes, history and a government class, easy peasy, students get a beautiful seal on their diploma. And I can't tell you how exciting it is to students come up and I'm volunteering because I want to, and I want to earn that seal. It's just a beautiful thing that we learned about in 2017 or 18, and it's really taken hold. It's another carrot to say, get rewarded for this service, but the reward is actually serving. So, but it's always nice to have that little gold seal too.
Yeah. Well, Leslie, it occurs to me, and I don't think we've ever talked about this. As many things as we've talked about, it's hard to say we have never talked about this, but just how you and John and your family are so service oriented, and Ceili was. She picked up on that, and you've been able to impart that to all of these students. So many students now have done that. It's not just Ceili and your son. It's a whole community.
Well, thank you. It's pretty remarkable, the evolution of this. That when Ceili died, what did we do in grief? And we started this day of service not by ourselves, but with James Monroe High School, with the administrative team and the teachers. And we thought, one and done. Fall of 16, great, 30 students, success. Well, they wanted to do it again. So spring of 17 happened, fall of 17, and so on and so on. But that first fall of 16, we were out there inspiring them to get out and serve. And then the spring of 17 and on, they are inspiring us to keep going. At that time we were working full-time. We worked full-time until 2020, and now we're retired. And we have a lot more energy to designate to this, but we also are big volunteers in our community. So we're busy. We're very busy, and we just love giving back to our community and exposing not only our friends, but the young people in our community about all these options for them to get involved and make our community stronger and serve the needs of the people that live here and create this amazing environment, the trees and gardens and the river. We so many nonprofits that we serve time and time again, and we just watch their success as an organization, and it's all due to volunteers.
People on Saturday are going to see people in the shirt that you're wearing.
Yes, with our sponsors this year.
Yeah.
We cannot do it without our sponsors. We have Fredericksburg Ballet. We have White Oak Animal Hospital, Jay Bryan's Tap Room, Century 21, that's Susie Stone, Rappahannock Development Group, Coleman Motor Company, Meadows Farms, Bartlett Tree Experts, Arbor Care, Blackhawk Homes, Black Knight Technology, and one that's not on there is Sally Harmon, who is with Field Design, and she created this amazing courtyard design, and we're going to be making over the JM Senior Courtyard starting this Saturday. So lots happening, and so many people are playing a big part of it, including you, Ted. This is I think your ninth day of
My
service.
ninth day of service.
Yes, because
there's a UVA football game.
Because that UVA football game,
away.
and you've got an out, so you're good. And we learned that the football game is at 4:00, and it's away. The UVA game is away, so
I'll be here.
You'll be on your couch, sitting, streaming it.
Yep.
With all your friends. So
It is
go UVA.
It's a special month for childhood cancer. There's
go JM.
JM
Pride. Yes, we've got it, and we're just looking forward
to another day of service.
Yes, thank
you.